take on the role of reading the message of the Commander-in-Chief. And I'll read it.
That's right, left, and then around. That is the 180. So you can transit from one position to another. That is, you can move from a standing position to another standing position, or from a standing position to a kneeling position.
Oh, 10 out of 10. 8 out of 10. And 7 out of 10. Thank you.
homicide or murder. If people are killed and you fail to apprehend those that killed them, it undermines development. Everybody will be scared, they will not invest in the country, and they will run away. Therefore, we must ensure that nobody is killed without the killer being arrested and punished. If you do not arrest the killers, you are undermining not only law and order, but also the economy. The other crime that the police must not tolerate is corruption. Corruption undermines the growth of the economy because it inconveniences the business people who want to invest in Uganda. If the business people are frustrated by public servants and politicians who ask for bribes and embezzle public funds, the economy will not grow. If the economy doesn't grow, the welfare of the police will not improve. Therefore, it is within your interest to fight corruption because it undermines the government's capacity to boost police welfare and pay. The other crimes that are detrimental to the economy are rape and defilement. These crimes spread deadly diseases such as HIV/AIDS and other infectious sexual diseases. They also traumatize the victims of these crimes. They rob the victims of their dignity and right to health. When people are sick and dehumanized, they do not work, and when they do not work, the economy suffers. Therefore, you should know that fighting crime is not just an issue of justice, it is also an economic issue and a security issue. It is important to emphasize the idea of the linkage between the economy and the police. The police mandate is beyond law and order. It is directly linked with the future of your children. Your work has an impact on the creation of jobs and wealth, collection of revenue, etc. Therefore, I urge you to execute your mandate with patriotism and diligence. I thank you all and wish you success in serving your country. On the other hand, the Uganda Citizenship and Immigration Control Department is mandated to regulate and facilitate lawful migration, citizenship administration, passport issuance, and the enforcement of national and regional immigration laws in alignment with Uganda's security and development priorities. We have been treated to the various demonstrations, that of the immigration officers, the marksmanship exercise at the firing range, the public order management exercise, the martial arts, and of course, the colorful parade. And I want to acknowledge that these drills were sumptuous food for the eye and are testimony that the trainees were well trained and are ready to serve. Your duty extends beyond authority. It includes awareness and vigilance promotion, building networks and partnerships with the communities you serve for effective policing. In every engagement, upholding the dignity of your office to foster trust in our institutions is a must. You are going to be deployed to different duty stations. You need to understand your environment and strive to make a positive contribution to the security of this country in all aspects and to ensure value addition and general service delivery in your respective areas of responsibility.
The UPF is progressively implementing the sub-county policing model. We have effectively deployed in 17 policing regions out of the 29, so far covering 997 sub-counties in 103 districts. Our chief guest, we are receiving positive feedback from the local communities about the sub-county policing model.
Support wealth creators and foster a prosperous society. Lead by example, prioritize service above self, and uphold community trust. Our nation's future